what's up YouTube? Brian Fagioli here. And let me ask you a question. Do you have a lot of devices nowadays? I know I do. I have an iPhone, I have an Android tablet, I have an iPad, I have an Android phone. All these different devices in my house that different family members have. And we all need to charge them. In addition, I'm plugging things in like my desktop computer in a room. I'm plugging in all these different things, and it gets very, become kind of like a tangled mess. So I've been looking for something that would be able to kind of tame this mess that I have, and I came across this really cool PowerHub by Aukey. It's called a PowerHub XL. It says on here it has 12 AC outlets plus 5 USB ports, 2 of which are USB Type-C. That really piqued my interest, having Type-C on this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy and take a look at it. I'm sure you're wondering, does this have surge protection? I don't know that it does. It may just be a port, increase the number of ports that you have for charging from your wall outlet. I don't know that it does any kind of a surge protection. So we're just going to slice down the box just to get the plastic going, and we'll open this guy up. It's a really cool design. It's kind of like a tower. It doesn't look like a boring old power strip that you might get at like a Walmart or something. One of these like, and they're not bad. A company like, let's see, Philips or something, I don't know, that makes these generic power strips. You might even get them at like a Big Lots or something. Just these cheap power strips. And they're just very basic, and this just had a lot of cool features. So we have a user manual here, as well as a 2-year warranty card. The user manual is very thin, so let's see here. So it says that on the top there's a power button and an LED indicator, AC outlets, USB outputs, USB-C outputs, and let's see here. So the model number here is the P as in Paul, A as in Apple, dash S as in Sam 24. Input AC 100 to 240 volt, 15 amp, 50-60 hertz. AC output, max power output 3500 watts. USB-C output 5 volts, 3 amps. USB-C, when they say USB output with no C, they're meaning Type A. So USB-A output 5 volt, 2.4 amps. I guess that's combined between them, which isn't great. Max USB output 30 watts. Cable length 1.5 meter or 4.9 feet. That's pretty long. If you're trying to get it from your outlets, you're not kind of stuck to the wall. Dimensions 172 by 117 millimeters. Otherwise 6.77 inches by 4.61 inches, and the weight is 885 grams or 31.22 ounces. So it tells you here how to get started. Plug it into the wall, press the power button to turn it on, and connect your devices. That's pretty cool. USB-C outputs don't support USB power delivery. Okay. I think that means connecting it to like a hub. If you're using like a hub that you get pass-through power delivery, it won't support that, but it will, of course, charge your USB Type-C devices. Max output for all USB devices is 30 watts with no fast charging when all ports are used. So maybe if you're using just 1 or 2 of the ports, you might get like fast charging. But if you're using all USB ports at the same time, you're going to be pretty slow. So we'll pull this out. And inside the box is now empty. And I'm going to say the first thing this makes me think of is the trash can Mac. So that Mac computer, the Mac Pro that Apple made that looked like a trash can. This kind of looks like that. It's a good thing, though. It doesn't look bad. I'm not saying it looks like trash. I'm not saying it looks like a trash can. It looks like that Mac that people said that kind of looked like a trash can. So we see the Type A ports here have a green ring. The Type C ports have orange. So we see 1, 2, 3 AC plugs on the left, 1, 2, 3 on the right. So that's 6. And then on the rear, we have the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 6 for a total of 12 ports. The plug, the cable, like we said, is about 5 feet long. And it is a 3-prong plug, meaning it has a ground. Nice thick cable. There is a protector here we'll pull off. So there is some kind of a residue on the plug there. Some kind of a white residue from the manufacturing plant. It doesn't seem to come off, but that is interesting that it is on there like that. So let's look at the rest here. So the bottom, let's see what we have here. So on the bottom, it says PowerHub XL, model PA-S24, 12 AC outlets, 5 USB, blah, blah, blah. It's RoHS, ROHS, made in China. We have an FCC thing there. Cool. There are, if you notice here, 2 mounting screws. So you could mount this on the wall. So it would be mounted like so. There's my wall. So if you wanted to mount it, you can mount it like that, sticking out. I can't really think of a reason someone would want to do that. That would just be bizarre for this type. If you did want something wall mountable, you'd probably want something flat. But there you go. On the top is this button that turns it on and off. It's a nice satisfying click. So, looking at everything here, this does not have, at least they don't advertise it, so I'm assuming it doesn't. Okay, there's more in the back here. Let's see. So can it be mounted on the wall? Yes. You can mount it on the wall if you want to. Indoor use only. Only use with properly grounded outlets. Don't plug into another power strip or extension cable. That's always good advice. Unplug the product during thunderstorms, okay, and keep it away from liquids and extreme heat. So there's nothing here about surge protection. So this would not be a good choice to protect your desktop computer. Like if you had a gaming desktop and you're worried about when storms come through and you want to protect it, this wouldn't be for that. This would be more for charging devices. I would maybe keep this on a kitchen counter or in a living room where a lot of family members would want to plug things in. You know, they can just plug right into the USB ports. If they have some kind of a fast charger they want to use, they can plug that in. If you have like a lamp or something that you're not really worried about being damaged in a storm, you can plug those in there on the back. There's a lot of different options here. So why would you buy this? Really, it's for the design. You get all these ports. I mean, literally 12 plugs plus 5 USBs. So you could, in theory, be charging 17 devices at the same time with this, in theory. But I like the way that it just kind of stands up. You can put this on a counter somewhere. I could see this on a desk. This could actually even be good in a business setting, in like a lunchroom or in a meeting room, even in the center of a meeting table where you might be plugging in different laptops and things to charge. Very versatile charger. So I have a nice gaming desktop that I built. I'm not going to use this to replace my current surge protector, but this will get used probably on top of my desk for plugging different things in and charging them. And this way my family doesn't have like a bunch of different things just plugged in all over the house. We can kind of centralize it and use something like this. Again, though, it doesn't have any surge protection, so if you have a $1,000 iPhone and you plug it into this to charge, and during a storm comes in, this potentially will not protect it against that. Something to consider there. Aukey, though, is a good brand. You know, if you're worried about, is it a quality device, Aukey does make quality stuff. I would trust their stuff without question. I've purchased lots of chargers and wires from them, never a power strip hub thing. But I would have no hesitation in recommending them for any of their products based on history, based on what I've tried historically. But that's it, folks. That's the unboxing and a little bit of an overview. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'm going to plug this in, test it out. I am curious how bright this ring will be. If it's very bright, that could be a problem in like a bedroom or something. But in like a kitchen or a meeting room or a lunch room, it's probably not a huge deal. Alright folks, thank you so much for watching the unboxing video. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much and have a great day.